Hello and welcome to Two Girls, One Pod. I am Melissa.
And I'm Crystal.
And today we are kicking off Pride Month with two queers in the woods.
With our favorite two queers.
Our favorite two queers back on the pod. Megan and Danielle, how you guys doing?
Good.
Great. God, you're so excited to be here.
It's hard to contain your excitement. We know.
It's been a rough day.
It's been a day, has it?
It has.
So Happy Pride Month, guys.
Thanks.
Happy Pride Month to everybody.
Yes. I put a I sent off my daughter to daycare today and I bought her this new sweater. Yes, I was at Dominion. I had to buy it. I was at Dominion. It's all white, but it had a little rainbow Canada flag or Canada maple leaf. And it had down the side, it said Canada, but it was all rainbow. So I was like, first of all, the money saver in me was like, okay, it's Pride Month. It's Canada Day. It's like light and like airy. So it's like a summer hoodie kind of thing. I was like, so many uses. So I put it on her and I was trying to explain, like, I always talk to myself. So I'm like, this is your Pride sweater. I'm like, it's so exciting. I was like, look, it got rainbows on it. And she put it on and she went, rainbow power. And I was like, yes. Fucking rainbow power. So, I mean, she heard it from Rainbow Rangers
every morning.
Yeah, you wake up and you're like, you got rainbow power, like
rainbow power.
Your morning mantra.
Yeah. You can
daily affirmations on your mirror.
Anyway, I thought that was great. So from now on, I'm going to say rainbow power.
Rainbow power.
Yeah.
Yes.
So. All right.
Absolutely.
So we figured we'd have like a little chat with you guys. How do you feel about our new intro and outro music?
I think it's awesome.
Because we never had that before, right?
No.
Yeah,
You guys were newbies at that point.
We weren't even
so
two
professional.
girls,
Come such a long way.
Yeah, we were the Why the Fuck Not
No.
podcast back then.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Girls.
It's been a long
Old school.
time.
Yeah.
Do you know it's only been a couple of months? We started this in February. I said to Drew, I was like, it's been like 4-ish months, but doesn't it feel
crazy.
like forever?
Yes.
Yeah. They say 40 shows before you sound good. So like we're getting
there. We're getting there.
Baby steps.
We are getting there. So I'm gonna throw Crystal under the bus real quick because basically I wanted to save this for the podcast to talk to you, but I'm a little bit pissed. I got my car today. Oh yeah, I see you looking at me. And so okay, my house is in the middle of renovations. We've talked about this a million times. I've talked to both you ladies about it. We've talked about it on the pod. It's been my life for 3 years with no end in sight. Anyway, so we're in the middle of renovations, but right now it's in my bathroom, and the mirror that we were using in my bathroom, like while the bathroom was being renovated, was like my hallway mirror. So my husband broke that.
Right.
So, and I don't have a lot of mirrors in the house. I've got like my dresser mirror now. That's the only mirror left in my house. So I've had to start getting ready and doing my makeup in my dresser mirror with my really terrible bedroom lighting. So I never really thought anything about it. It's been a couple of weeks. Look at her laughing.
I know where it's going.
Oh, I'm fucking so mad at you. So I get in the car today, like do my makeup. I get in the car today and I look in the mirror and I'm like, is that my fucking mustache? Like it is so long right now. Like it is, well, not now because I took care of it this afternoon. But I swear to God, I could have fucking braided the hair on my upper lip. And nobody has said it because I'm always wearing a mask, right? So like, I'm not getting dirty looks in supermarkets or anything. But like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, whenever the May 24th weekend was, I spent the weekend up to Crystal's cabin. And you know who never told her best friend that she had a big old snaggly mustache? Crystal never told me that.
Okay.
Way to go.
I'm pissed.
I would like to have a rebuttal on this one.
So mad.
Number one, I didn't notice because that would have involved me having to see past my big hairy mustache. So
You're not even doing renovations.
no, I'm just lazy as fuck.
Right? Because like I usually get ready in the morning. I'll put on my makeup and like I have my tweezers. So like I know my eyebrows are grown in, but I got a girl for that. My stash, I usually like go at it with tweezers every day. Like I'll put makeup on, just like pick out the little stragglers. And then when I feel like it's getting a little bit too much, I'll go with the at-home wax kit because it's a fucking lip. I'm not shaping it. Like,
No,
you know,
you're getting rid of it altogether.
Yeah. I'm just taking it off.
It's like a Brazilian for this lip
exactly.
instead.
I Brazil my lip. Like the other lip.
The northern Brazilian.
Yeah,
exactly.
not instead. It's like with. Like,
well, yeah.
do you think that like your wax girl, if you go in to get waxed, you can be like, can I get a 2 for 1 like Brazilian? Like all my lips? Can you?
I need a 3-lip one.
I need a 3 lip wax.
I don't know. My chin is getting pretty bad these days, so maybe we could make it 4.
Oh man, like I guess I see it in like the vanity lighting, but when I was in like doing my makeup and I never thought about it because it's not looking at me, like I'm not seeing it. But when I got in the car today and the sunshine hit just right,
It glistens.
It was
catches
like
the light.
I felt like Snidely Whiplash, like from Bullwinkle with the he like tweaks his little stash. I was like, this guy. I got in my car ready to go out, and I turned it on, and I like saw it, and I turned the car off, and I went back into my house, and I took my cell phone and shined the flashlight on my upper lip and tweezed my lip in the fucking mirror in my bedroom because I was like, this, I can't be this girl. Mask or no mask, like not that I can't be her. I respect her, like good for her, but I don't enjoy being it. Right?
I think I'm her now.
Yeah. So
it's
anyway,
a personal choice.
Right?
Personal choice, exactly. But I just sat there and because I was going to see Crystal, so I didn't say anything to you this afternoon when I saw you. Because I was like,
mine?
you know what? No, I didn't. Because you don't have one. Don't get mad back at me.
Some
don't
best
get mad
friend.
back at me. Friends don't let other friends rock the stash.
But see, I think that what the problem is that everybody is way more critical of themselves than they are of other people. So I didn't notice your stash, even though I will clearly look at mine every single day and do nothing about it.
I've gotten through those weeks though, where I'll sit and be like, okay, I got to get my stash because like, it's also, do you guys do your stashes?
Oh God, yes, I have to.
Yeah. So do you ever, do you get red?
Yes.
Not usually. We got one of those like list things that like just kind of like pulls it out and it's great.
Right.
Right. Like so, the epilator thing?
Like rotates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get on that.
Cool. Yeah. Sneeze.
Bless you.
I'm not editing that out.
So much
COVID.
No. It's so much more convenient.
Yeah, so I got to get me one of those because like whenever I like if I wax, first of all, if I wax, I'm red for like the whole day right here, and it like emphasizes it.
Yeah, me too.
Even into the second day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like and sometimes like if I go to a salon, I get a rash.
I break out in pimples.
Yeah, I get like a rash when they do it, so I have to do it like at home before bed. So I forget that a lot. So there's been lots of times where I'm like, okay, I gotta wax that tonight before bed, and then I'll just get lazy or I'll forget. And then the next day I'm like, fuck, I forgot to do it. And then you can't because then you're going out for your day. So I'm like, these little stragglers are better than like the red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Being a woman is like, it's a lot of fucking work.
It's not great. I did not sign up for this.
Like,
right?
What the hell?
Did any of us? I mean, it feels like we were just thrown to the wolves and said, here, figure this shit out.
Yeah. I think when we were all made, it was like, they've got strong energy. Let's make them female. Like,
sorry.
Yeah, but let's take them down a peg by making them bleed every month.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Just for shits and giggles.
I mean, we had so many perks as women.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I used to know a guy who actually used to say that he
like,
doesn't trust
great.
anything that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
I mean, how do you blame them? Like, We
Right?
should just have superpowers.
It's
That's why
true.
people think
'Cause
that
there's
we're
nothing
witches.
more than bleeding.
Yeah. You guys are, so it's really funny because you're cutting in and out a little bit with your internet connection. But the best part about it is that you'll cut out, or like if there's a bit of a delay. So like we'll say something and then there's like silence and then you laugh after. So it's almost like you hear the joke and you're like, I'll give her a little ah ha ha ha. It's actually, I kind of like it better than like if it was real time. It's just like a couple of seconds of a lag.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is. It's really funny.
Oh man,
Yeah.
oh man, oh man.
Anyway, Crystal, I had to get that off my
Okay.
chest.
Well-
2 seconds. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to go make a phone call really quick. I'm
Yes,
on call
girl.
tonight.
We'll be with one queer
I have a
in the woods
I-
on the
I have
pod.
a guest that's locked out of their apartment. Here with me.
Fair enough.
Like,
Yes.
so it's just one queer right now.
Hi, Meg.
Right?
How you doing?
Hey, great. How are you girls?
We're good.
Living the dream, Meg. Living the dream.
Crystal's like exhausted.
Honestly.
I am,
Yeah,
but I'm
we
not.
could
I'm
move
like,
on. I find I'll be really, really tired before we record. And then when we sit down to record, it like perks me right up. Like,
yeah, that's how I'm feeling now.
yeah, having the conversation. So
Yeah.
I feel better.
hmm So, Meg, what are your big plans for this month? You doing anything exciting for Pride Month?
I think we're gonna have to cut out some dead air time when she freezes.
Did she freeze?
Oh yeah, she's frozen. Meg, hello. Hello.
Imagine she's just like pretending she's frozen.
Hello, are you there?
My internet connection just completely lost you guys.
We were like, she's frozen.
Sorry.
And we're back from that short little stint that you never noticed because we paused the recording and it seems like nothing happened. But we had some technical difficulties, so we should be back up to regular speed internet.
We should be good to go.
And everybody is unfrozen.
All good.
I have to
And
stop.
no lag.
No lag. Whenever I say frozen, so I'll turn on like Disney for my daughter all the time. She loves Frozen, and it'll stop and be buffering. And I'm like, hang on, baby, it's Frozen. And she'd be like, it's Mickey Mouse. I'm like, no, it's not the movie Frozen.
It's like, no. You're
It's
actually frozen.
It's Frozen. And she's like, it's Mickey Mouse. And I'll be like, it's buffering. So she's going to know the word buffering before she's 3 because I'm
Right.
Yeah.
I can't say
Oh my
Frozen.
God. Listen, man, kids know way more than like most adults now.
So true.
She's dropping
Like, it's
F-bombs
crazy.
all over the place now.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Like she said, oh, fuck, while we were driving today. And I was like, I just need to ignore this. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
It's like, yeah,
And she
don't
says,
laugh.
Oh, like you
So
asked her,
funny.
it's
But
so
I would have
funny.
so much trouble with not laughing.
I know.
Because it's
No.
too funny.
Yeah.
It's
it was
too
bad.
funny.
Like
It
some of
is.
the stories that I hear from, like, I mean, we don't have our own kids, but
Thank God.
from others, I'm like, how do you keep a straight face? I can't.
Oh, you don't.
I
No.
wouldn't be able
I
to.
don't. So this is why she keeps repeating things. So now if you ask her, you say, what does Nanny say? She goes, oh, Jesus. And then she goes, ah, ha, 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 ha. Because when she says it, she gets a reaction from like everybody.
Exactly.
So she
Yeah.
keeps saying it, right? So same thing with oh shit. And now, oh fuck. It's all oh. It's always oh.
Oh, shit. Oh,
It's a
fuck.
thing.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. I'm here for it. I think toddler swearing is hilarious. So I don't know, call me a
It
bad
is.
mom, but it's good shit.
Nah, man,
You
when my
can
2 nieces were
reason
small,
later.
it was like the funniest thing ever.
It's the
Yeah.
best. It's
But
the
like,
best.
there's no harm in it. They eventually
No.
learn that they're not supposed
Exactly.
to use it, and
Exactly.
they just think it's funny. They don't
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah.
No,
And if
they
you
don't
tell
And
know
they're
them,
getting a
why it's
rise out of
bad.
this.
exactly, they like being the center of attention, right? Like they
When
just
they use
came
it,
here.
yeah, like when they use it in proper sentences, it kills me.
I know.
Like,
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you know to put that there? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Well, 'cause
somebody's
they're
been listening to
learning-
mom.
They're
Yeah,
learning the
way too
language.
much.
Oh yeah, wait, like somebody needs. Every now and again I'll go earmuffs, and she like does this, but for
Yeah.
like she doesn't actually keep them up there. She just does it for like a second.
Yeah.
But anyway, I feel really better for getting mad at you, Crystal. I
I'm
feel like
glad.
I got
I'm
that
glad
off
you
my
got it
chest.
off your chest. It was
And my
obviously
upper
really
lip.
bothering you. You know, she saw me in person today, but she never said it to me in person.
Because I thought it would be better. I thought it would be better content if I tagged you on our show.
I agree.
True.
Yeah.
So I saved it.
With witnesses at that.
Well, the thing is too, so like I had also forgotten about it after seeing you because like I got over it really quickly. I wasn't actually mad. But then when I was before we started recording, Dee and Megan have seen this and Crystal saw it. I got this like new lipstick plumper, lip plumper thing. And as you can tell, it's clearly working. And anybody who's listening and not watching is shaking their head because it did nothing. But make my lips feel like I was eating like cinnamon hot gum. Remember that? Like,
oh yeah,
my favorite.
Yeah, so it like makes your lips feel like that. But when I was putting it on, it jogged the memory of my hairy upper lip, and then I was like, I need to talk to Crystal about this. But here's the thought. So I've been having a lot of random fucking thoughts, right? So this lipstick plumper thing. Have you guys ever used one?
Not
I
that
haven't.
one.
No.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about when I say the cinnamon feeling. So when you put it on your lips, I guess I don't know if it's like drawing blood to the surface and you're like start going around talking like this. I don't know. But like when you put it on, it makes your lips like tingle and like almost burn.
Yeah.
Like the good ones burn, right?
Yeah.
So
that's how you know it's working.
Yeah. And I'm thinking like, I'm a married woman, right? Like we're all married women here, right?
Mhm.
So I was putting it on and I was like, what if somebody, because like, what if you're single and you're putting this on in a club? Say you go downtown, you meet a guy, right? Or girl, whoever, you're putting on your lipstick, you got your plumper going, your lips are burning, but you're used to it. And then you get a drag off because like, that's what these people are doing. They're out living their best lives. So what if you are in a drag off situation? I know that sounds so rapey. When I say drag off, I mean like go home with somebody consensually.
Yeah.
If you pair off.
That's I don't know if it's I don't know if it's goofy slang.
You find a mate for the night.
You find a mate. So once you've courted your partner, you leave. But okay, so say you got this tingly lip stuff on and you decide to have oral sex. What a fucking fright would that person get if they're not expecting it and you just like reapply, you're used to it, don't even notice the feeling anymore, and all of a sudden you go down on him or her and they're like, sweet baby Jesus, you just gave me an infection. Like,
or maybe it feels deadly.
But I don't know, Bernie.
You don't know.
Bernie?
There's only one way to find out.
Drew, I'm doing an experiment for the pod. I'm gonna need you to wear this lipstick tonight.
I was going more like the dragging off. I thought we were going out of town. No? Okay. I misunderstood.
Can we get a hall pass for the night? Like, we need to try some things.
This is for experiment only.
Yes.
I won't enjoy it.
No, do not try this at home.
Anyway, but do your minds work like that? Does anybody else's mind?
All the time.
You know what I mean?
They work.
Like, it's super random. But like,
100%.
yeah.
I think the only difference is that I think everybody thinks that way. I think the difference is that not everybody says it. Right?
True.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We apparently all just say it.
Yeah, we like to just fucking like talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
Sometimes I'm too much of a sharer, I guess. But
right?
It is what it is.
That brings me to the next question that just popped in my head. And I think it's perfect that it popped in while I'm talking to you ladies, because you're lesbians or you're queers, but you have each other.
Right.
So here's my next question. How do you feel? How do you feel about long fingernails?
The worst.
None.
Excuse my nail polish, but there is none.
Sure. So yeah, I like the look of like pretty nails. I like having them like a little bit longer. But I saw a post, and I think I texted you, Crystal. I saw a post of this girl who was like, oh, just got my nails done. And they were like fucking inches long. Like they were claws, right? So my first thought is like, how do you wipe your ass?
Yeah.
That's where I go.
Right?
Have you ever seen the interview with Cardi B? She literally says in her interview, with those big long nails that she wears, she sticks her full finger up her booty hole to clean her bum with the nail and all.
Girl,
Ow.
get a bidet.
Legit.
Right?
See,
get a bidet.
Hand
at that
sanitizer is
point.
not getting rid of that.
Mm-mm.
I just feel like,
Oh my God.
I mean-
COVID is not the only problem here.
right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I
Like
feel
they're
like
preaching, wash
number
your
one,
hands.
she
You're
doesn't
right.
even have to do that. I feel like at some point she has enough money that she could pay somebody to wipe her ass and they would probably still do it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right?
God. She could open an OnlyFans and
Like,
like
God, yes.
show her doing this
Uh-huh.
to her bumhole and get paid for it. Like
100%.
Yeah.
we've talked about how fucking there are niches for everything. There are weirdos in the world
100%.
who will
Yeah.
be down for that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're just
Like-
trying to figure out our weird before we start ours.
Yeah.
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 We had this
Just a
conversation.
nice
We're like,
level of weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Find
I'm
something
wondering.
newfie. I'm sure there's got to be some sort of newfie fetish.
I'm sure that involves like a
Like-
cod and a rubber boot. I mean, you can figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Guys, like you're making the wheels turn though. Like, okay,
You're welcome.
do you think it would be possible if we started like an OnlyFans page, but didn't do anything sexual? Do you think we can make money? Like, oh, I would,
Yeah,
I'd like clip your toenails on camera or something.
Right?
Right
I
now, I
mean,
got you guys
somebody's
thinking.
into it.
Do you know what OnlyFans is?
Us?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Our lights are dimming, and I was
Oh.
trying to discreetly tell her to turn the lights back up. But she's like, huh?
Oh, that's so funny. I was like, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. They're like, you can't make
Oh,
money
yeah, no,
clipping
we
your
know.
toenails online.
Yeah, no,
You
no.
fucking
Listen,
crazy.
But you could.
when COVID hit and we lost our jobs, I was like, I'm just saying, it's there. Like,
Right?
These people who sell their underwear for like hundreds of dollars
On
for a pair of
OnlyFans?
underwear. Not on OnlyFans. I'm like, there's hundreds of websites that these people like sell like dirty sneakers. They buy like
wheels.
they buy those like
You're writing this down?
I'm writing this down.
right? Like seriously.
Telling you, man, like,
People like pay hundreds of dollars for dirty underwear,
Genius.
dirty sneakers, dirty anything, like sweaty gym clothes. Like,
Oh, I could give
Like you
somebody some
said.
sweaty gym clothes.
Seriously.
Right?
Me too.
I could give somebody some walk of the dogs gym clothes. That gets pretty stink.
Right?
FYI, anybody sees me out walking my dog, I'm stinky. Don't come say hi. You're gonna smell me. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
which brings me to another.
feet.
That just fucking reminded me. Okay, I ran out of deodorant and I've been using the same Dove deodorant my entire life. And when I went to the new Walmart, the Walmart that's closing down. So
Mhm.
obviously they were shelled, but it was the closest one to my house. So I went in there and I'm like, oh, I need new deodorant. So I go over to the deodorant aisle and it's all on sale. So I'm tickled, but my one that I used wasn't there. So I went and got like it was another Dove one, but it was like all anti whatever. Like it was like something free so that, I don't know, it didn't give you cancer or something, but everything gives you
Aluminum
cancer.
free?
Aluminum free. I think me, you and
Yeah.
Selena were talking about it in like a chat one day about the different types.
Yeah.
So I buy it and then I wore it the next day and I was like going around my house. I'm like, Jesus, I am like sweaty. Like I didn't enjoy it at all. I had very wet armpits. I reapplied the deodorant like 3 times that day. And I'm like, this is the shits, but it's the same brand. And when I looked at it, it was sorry,
Deodorant.
it was deodorant. And I
Not
had my
antiperspirant.
whole life
Not
been buying
antiperspirant.
antiperspirant.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
light
mind
bulb
blown.
that went off.
You're like, those are 2 different things?
Yeah. Like
Legit.
today years old. Yeah.
Legit always thought it was the same thing. Always thought
No.
that deodorant stops you from sweating under your pits.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
So
it does
and
not.
like I've had conversations a lot with people who like, I'm like, man, I never sweat under my armpits. Like, I don't know why you sweat so much, but like, because everybody sweats differently. And I'm like,
Mhm.
no, I'd like never sweat under my armpits. And like, yeah,
That's
dude,
why.
I do a lot. It's
Yeah.
just been covering
Yeah.
up with
I
cancer,
feel ya.
apparently.
Fine. You're gonna go one way or another.
All right.
I
won't
I
smell.
definitely do.
You
Like a
won't smell
lot.
until after. And they're like, whoa,
Yeah. It's fine.
she's right.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Whose chair makes the farting noise?
That's
Oh, it's
me.
crystals. That fucking, and now it's not doing it. You're just
Right? Son of a bitch. Every time I move.
chair.
Our
Her-
driver's
her
seat in the
chair.
car does it.
Oh
Yeah, her
man,
chair
this
does
is
it.
actually my my chair from the office. So when I was told that we were working from home, I was allowed to take it home with me because it's ergonomic,
Mm.
right? And so I need it for my ergonomics to be correct and whatnot. And anyway,
Crystal,
literally-
define ergonomic.
Yeah.
seriously.
I think I took that in grade 12. No.
You know, it's like it's ergonomically assessed. So it's like it's supposed to be like the most natural position for me to sit and actually work in so that I'm not in any pain, because I have like basically I have chronic shoulder and neck pain. So, you know, it's like set up so that it has the right amount of lumbar support, and then it's like at the right height, and then I have a footstool because I'm short as fuck, and then like I have
You're
like
falling apart, woman.
Yeah.
dude, listen, you don't even know. I'm not even friggin', what am I turning this year? 39. And I'm just like, I've been in this kind of shape for like at
15
least
years.
since I've been 35. Definitely.
Right? I'm like, I'm turning 34 and I'm like, I'm 33 currently with a body of a 90-year-old.
This is what I'm
Mhm.
saying, right? Like when I posted the other day on our Insta about
Glow
the
sticks.
glow stick and the cracking and shit,
Mhm.
I am not even joking, man. I can sit here at times and I'm just like crack my neck. Like
Yeah.
I'm a Rice Krispie. Like
Yeah.
legit. It could be at any point in time of day, no matter what body part, something is snap, crackling, and popping at the same time.
Oh my
Right?
God. Yeah. I feel this so hard. I
Yeah.
feel
so
like
bad.
I did body combat last night with Selena because I'm trying to train to instruct it again.
Nice.
And like I went away last year for training and I fucking sucked ass. Like I passed the training, quote unquote, but then you have to like do a video and send it in and get approved to actually instruct the class. So I came home and then COVID hit. So I didn't get to tape. I didn't do any of that. But last year when I was there and I sucked at it, I blamed it on my C-section. I was like, well, the baby's a year old, but I still don't have any muscles built up here, whatever. And I'm like, now she's 2 and a bit and it hurts more. I peed so much. Every time I jump, I dribble a little, and I'm like, but that's not a baby thing because she didn't come out of my vagina. Like,
Yeah,
that's just
but
a
it
bit
still
of a
is.
better.
Have any kids?
Yeah, you do it too.
Yeah.
Yes. God, yes.
It's a thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, it's
Isn't being a woman great?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Right?
really selling it.
We are.
I'm chalking it up to short urethras.
I think I
There
just
you go.
haven't done enough.
I'm just like
Kegels.
ticking off all these like bonus boxes
Mhm.
that
Oh, yeah.
we have.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the same though. I wouldn't trade it for the alternative. Like
No.
if I had to send a picture of like my vagina to someone to like hit on them, because that's how men get us. That's how men get
Basically.
us.
Oh, clearly.
Oh,
that's,
well.
Yeah. That's how they do it. So
Reeling them in.
Yeah.
we have to be on Instagram and just exist and talk
Mhm.
about having families and children and stuff, and then dick pictures come into the inbox, and that's how men get women to date them. So I think I would rather be a woman.
It's the new mating call.
Well,
Oh,
oddly
Crystal's gonna
enough,
tell this story because this is why I
Yeah.
went there. It was right in my head.
I know. So we ended up getting an email. We got our very first fan email. Very excited. I would love to
Shout
shout her
out.
out, but I'm not going to shout her out because I don't want to embarrass. But anyway, you know who you are.
Mhm. This is
So,
for you.
So we
Keep
get
the
our
mail
first,
coming.
yeah, right. We get our first email, and basically, she, I guess, had listened to our random episode where we were talking about these pictures that slide into our DMs on a regular basis, apparently. And she had somebody who she worked with send her something. Apparently, he talked it up.
He was
A
always
lot.
talking about his 10-incher.
Yeah,
10-incher.
yes.
His big
Yes.
old schlong.
I bet he drives a big truck with
Oh, yeah.
lifted.
right.
And wears
maybe.
white Oakleys.
Maybe, you never know, right?
Oh,
We didn't
man.
get that far into it, but let's just say,
She sent us the picture. She
Yeah.
sent us the picture. So we got an
What?
unsolicited dick pic from a fan, but it wasn't her dick. It was this guy's dick. But it was next to a ruler. This is the best
I'm like,
part.
who even does that? If you're gonna lie about it,
Put it a
Don't
little further down the ruler, like cut off the
Yeah.
end that shows that it doesn't go all the way back.
We're
Yours
talking
measured up fully like erect, fully
5
erect,
and a half.
and 5.5, and he's the 10-incher. So I'm not saying
Mhm.
anything about penis sizes because I don't have one. So I'm not gonna comment on it because I think if you know how to
All
use
are
it,
good.
that's all that matters. But I'm not gonna go bragging about like, oh, I'm a 10-incher, but and then show you proof that I'm not. I don't understand. Like,
It
what
doesn't
the
even
fuck
make
is this?
sense.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
Anyway.
it made my night.
dick pic aside,
Mhm.
right off the bat, red flag, you're a liar.
Uh-huh.
Right?
You are a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
all I can
No
say
thanks.
is I appreciated the email, and it was
It was the best. It made me so happy. The email, not the
literally
dick
made-
pic. Do
Yes,
not
no.
send us
Just
people listening.
clarity.
Don't send us fucking random dick pics. Except for our one fan, because it was really
There
funny.
was one day that I said to Megan I was going to send her a dick pic, and then I just found all of the famous Richards. So it was like Richard Simmons.
Oh, amazing.
Who's the other one? Andy Dick. Yeah.
Oh,
I-
I
and then she actually
love
sent me a
that.
dick pic that she Googled.
I googled. Speaking of sending people fake pictures, I sent my brother-in-law a picture of random poo one time.
Oh my god, did you really?
I did,
And then you told him it was you, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to the bathroom, and because this is, I wish I could say this is how I talk to like my brother-in-law, but this is how I talk to people. So I was like going to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm gonna go drop a deuce. Do you want me to take a picture for you? Like, because I think that saying things to throw people off is really funny. And he was like, yeah, no, please don't. And I was like, no, seriously, like, and then I like texted
gonna be
him
a good
from the
one.
bathroom, and I was like, it's fucking huge. You need to see this. And he was like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. So I Googled massive poo in toilet. And then I took a picture, like I saved whatever picture I found, and I emailed, I texted it to him. He was like, you're fucking disgusting. I was like, do you think this
He
looks
loved
healthy?
it.
Right. It's like, come on, Freddie, that's not even our toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
That too
It's
many
like in
times,
a
you know.
castle or some shit. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, I just thought that would be funny. So
Good.
anyway, back to Pride Month. Are you guys
Yes.
are you guys doing anything to celebrate? Like back on topic. I probably could have had a way better segue than that, but
It's fine.
sorry.
Poop to pride.
Pride. Peas. It's the peas.
Yeah.
Pooped. Yeah, that's the title of this episode. Poop to pride.
Right?
I should say, do you normally do anything to celebrate? Like, is this
Oh,
like, do you
pre-COVID,
guys?
yes, we do try.
Mhm.
But I
With-
mean,
yeah, with COVID, everything is so hard to
Yeah.
like.
I mean,
You can't really get together with groups of people, and
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
virtual is, you know,
it's great,
it
but
is
it's not
what
the
it
same.
is.
It's not the same.
Yeah. But no, we would have loved to be able to do something because it's been like 2 years now since we actually been to Pride.
Yeah.
But and I think
Yeah.
that was actually my first Pride was 2 years ago.
Oh,
Was it?
really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Aw.
I've always wanted to go, but I've never had anybody to go with. And
So,
well,
yeah.
you know, just some
Yeah, you're like-
random chick showing around, but you know.
Yeah.
But no, we had a ball the year we went. We went with another gay couple of our friends.
Yeah.
We had great. We had a little picnic in the park and I wore my best double denim with rainbow suspenders, and
Of
Nice.
I really tapped into my lesbian.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
See,
It's a
I
good
feel like
time.
I could dig out an old flannel and go represent.
You
Like,
guys
I-
would have loved to have been there because that year a couple of the Big
Big
Brother
Brother.
Canada people were
Were there.
there.
Yep.
Where were they? Because, like, well, it depends, I guess, when we're talking. I was at the Pride Parade 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So
So
I walked.
2019.
Yeah, I walked in the Pride Parade for like our for work for our LGBTQ2 plus network that we have.
Nice.
So yeah, so actually me and Harper did. So Harper was
Love
very
that.
excited
Nice.
because she was pumped about seeing all of the colors and all of the rainbows.
Yeah.
She was just like, wow, that is so cool.
She's such a good kid too. She has
is,
the best outlook on life.
Yeah.
Good.
Like she's
She
so
knows, man.
accepting of
Love is
like
love.
everybody. Like you are doing something right with your kids because they
I
are
was gonna say,
all
but that goes back to the
so
parents.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
nothing else, I'm doing that right.
Well, that's one thing that I
Exactly.
said because so 2018, I was super pregnant on Scarlett and I didn't want to fucking walk like to the bathroom, let alone in anything else. So like I was doing nothing. And before that, like I always have people to represent in Pride, but like because I feel like the list, I wouldn't even be able to make a list because it's
I
just
know.
which I love. Like it's
Yep.
so much more fluent these days to me
Mhm.
as opposed to like when we were growing up younger where you knew
Yeah.
who was gay and who wasn't. You can name them all off. And now it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. Because why does it matter? Like you don't think about it all the
Mhm.
time. So
Yep.
I could have always been going to Pride, but I just didn't. I just never
Yep.
made time for it. And then after I had Scarlett, of course, there was no parade and everything. I think when she was a baby, there was there 2019?
Yeah,
That
would've
must have
been
been the
the
2019.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to that one. But like now I'm looking at her as this little toddler and I'm like, I need to take her to this event. Like I want her to go down. Like, especially like now I'm putting like the rainbow stuff on her and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be like, so this is what gay is and this is what straight is. I want to be
Yeah.
like, oh, that's, you know, so-and-so's girlfriend. That's so-and-so's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
just kind of like,
Yeah.
Just it's
just leave
normal.
it. Rainbows
Yes,
are
it is.
beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. Love who you love.
Yep.
Like, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway,
But no,
that's
like-
one thing I would like it to come back for.
They always have like a lot of like activities at Bannerman Park, which is where we see
Yes.
um
The
Big
three
Brother.
Big Brother people.
but I
My
mean like they have
homies-
like face painting for the kids. I mean like they're balloon animals and like it was a lot there.
Yeah.
There's just so many people, like, and everybody's so friendly. You
And,
just
like,
get to
everybody-
meet so many like new people.
The
and-
costumes alone,
Mhm.
Oh man,
like
It's a
they're- yeah,
celebration.
it
it
is.
is. Yeah.
Like,
Right.
okay, so I had a guy say to me a couple of years ago now, and he's actually like, he's a friend of mine. He's a sweetheart. He doesn't have like, well, I guess he has a judgmental bone, but doesn't mean to have a judgmental bone in his body.
Yeah.
But I remember he said, you know, it was around the time that there was like a Pride parade, or I don't know if it was Pride Month or we were talking about Pride. And he was like, well, I don't understand. How come I don't get, you know, a straight Pride? If I had a straight Pride, then I'd be, you know, like the worst thing in the world and all this. And I literally said, the fact that you get to love who you want to love every day of your life, and it has never been an issue, is your straight pride.
Yeah,
Your
it's
never been
every
questioned.
single day is straight pride.
Like, be thankful you don't have to have a straight
Exactly.
Pride month.
like the
Yes,
reason that
like-
it's gay pride is because you were oppressed for illegal for years.
Mhm.
It was illegal to love who you want to love for years.
and
So,
still
like-
is in certain places.
Exactly. So like gay pride is about coming out and saying,
Mhm.
I am who I am. I love who I am. I love who I love. And I don't care if you judge me because I'm proud of who I am. And like
Exactly.
straight people don't fucking need that because you come out and people are like, oh yay, they're straight.
You're a straight white
no.
dude.
It's straight
Exactly.
privilege.
It is.
Straight privilege.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
So, you know,
Yeah.
what do you
I
say
mean,
to
just-
people who say that to you now? Like, have you, because I know you still hear it. Like, it still gets
Oh, well.
said, right? It shouldn't.
Yeah, it's you're always going to hear it.
Mhm.
It's
Basically, I
What
what do
really
you want to say or what do you say?
What do you want to say? What
Yeah,
do you
go fuck
want to
yourself.
say? Yeah.
There it
Exactly.
is. Love
Yeah.
it.
Like
Like your straight
realistically,
pride is Tuesday.
it's
Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and repeat.
pick your day
Yeah.
of the year
Mhm.
Yeah.
because it's every day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
It's
I
the
mean-
same reason why we don't have White History Month.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
reasons why
It's history.
there are
Quote, unquote.
these exactly there are what there's reasons why there are these moments that we have to bring to people's attention.
And you have to remember, like, what happened. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, if you don't know, just look up the Stonewall riots. Like, that's enough. Like that.
And I
that's
have-
how Pride started.
there's
Like,
pride
Yeah.
right there. Like that's yeah,
Yeah.
that's the start of pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I basically just I have no time to explain to people
No.
anymore. The
Yeah.
internet is a thing and you can Google
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to have straight pride, then
Look up why
you need to educate yourself.
Yeah.
and that's all it is.
I read something this morning that said the cure to homophobia is education.
It is.
So like, honestly, it's just education. Right. Oh man.
And how sad is that?
But I mean, like, here's the thing, right? I always kind of like put it in perspective in the sense that, like, I know, like, when we were younger, everybody would be like, oh my God, well, you know, when we were kids kind of thing, everybody'd be like afraid of somebody who they thought was gay, because it was like, oh my God, well, I can't be in a room with them. It's like, do you seriously think that just because you're the same sex as that person or the same gender as that person, that they are automatically attracted to you? It doesn't work that way. I'm not
Don't
attracted to
flatter
every
yourself.
man.
Yeah. Like,
You know what I mean?
That's what I say.
Yeah.
I'm not
It doesn't
gonna
even
try
make
to turn you.
sense.
No.
Yeah, but
And
like,
it
I just
also
look
is
at it.
not contagious.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
right. But that's when I kind of look at
Okay.
it. Like, I equate it to the same thing. Like, as a straight woman, I am not attracted to every single male on the face of the planet,
Right.
just because they're male. That's ridiculous. I have a type.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Same
Well, that's
goes
like
for
your
everybody.
family. When we first got together,
Mhm.
there was a couple of Dee's family members were like, how did you know that, you know, you liked Megan? And
I was like, how did you know you liked so and so?
Exactly.
I thought
The
they were funny. I
butterflies.
thought they were cute, and I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It works the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not like, you know,
there's
a
not different
punk bird.
rules.
No.
I actually had a conversation with a male gay friend of mine the weekend about, I'm like, I really hate, one thing that I really hate is when people question, are you a top or a bottom to a gay couple? And I'm like,
No.
nobody would ask a straight person
No.
or like even like us,
No.
like what kind of sexual positions do you like?
That's
It's like
wild. Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
the fact that people have the audacity and the entitlement to think that they deserve to know that
Yeah.
answer
Yeah.
is beyond me.
Like,
I might
Right.
ask somebody that after like 6 or 7 beer.
And it's me.
But to be fair, I'll
Oh,
ask you if you're straight or gay. That's just me being a little bit half cut and just wondering how you like to do it.
But
But
you would also ask a straight couple these questions.
exactly.
Yes.
Like, I'd ask
difference.
Crystal,
Yeah.
I'd ask you, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm like, so
She has asked me multiple
Yeah,
exactly.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm
she
just-
forgets and asks me again.
I'm just nosy. I'm
Just
a
wait and
nosy
make sure you
birdie.
didn't change your mind.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
like, what is it
it's
this
just like-
week?
What's
You
the
want to
update
maybe
for the
you're-
month?
Maybe your tastes have changed.
You never know. I mean,
May
I'm
have
pretty
evolved.
How's that
adaptable.
bad hip? Are you able to climb back on again? Or
That would be
You
more
have
fun.
the bad hip, not me.
I know, I was just about to say, I say that because, like, okay, so recently, I was in said position and I was like, I don't think I can do it like this tonight. My husband's like, what are you talking? He doesn't listen to this show, thank God, because he would just be so embarrassed. But he was just like, what do you mean? I was like, seriously, my hip is gonna fucking give out. Like, I don't think I can open my legs properly right now. And then I felt like I was a fucking 100. I felt like I was like
90-year-old body again.
awful right now.
Right?
So
Nothing
anyway,
makes you
I've been
feel
stretching.
more feminine.
Feels
Yeah.
so sexy. Let me just
Mhm.
pop my hip out of place
Yeah,
here.
that's
or
fine.
like
Let
you
me
have
take
to
a roll
stop.
back before we start.
One second. Or you have to stop halfway through because you like cramp up in a certain way. You're like, hang on.
Turn the horse,
Like,
turn the
yeah.
horse.
My leg is cramping. My leg is cramping.
Give me a banana.
Now we just keep him by the bed.
Yeah, just give up,
Amazing.
get a cup of tea. We'll try it again tomorrow.
But you know what?
Take
Like,
two.
I don't think I really thought about, like, because I've heard that question. I've heard that question asked on television shows. I
Mhm.
feel like that's why people feel like it's okay, because you hear,
Exactly.
and I don't mean to offend, but I've heard on TV many times, are you the pin or the cushion?
Mm.
I've never heard that.
Oh yeah. I've heard that. I'm pretty sure I've heard that like on some sitcom or something,
Yeah.
which is like, so I never really thought about it until you just mentioned, and it's like, why would you ask somebody that? Like,
Yeah.
That's
Like
like,
it's
their
none
love
of your
life.
business.
Exactly. Like, what would even possess you to want to know that?
Yeah.
Like,
on
Like,
a podcast.
what does
maybe.
that information do for you though? Like if they answer,
It
like, what
satisfies
is it?
curiosity. That is
Yeah.
entirely
Curiosity kills
it.
the cat.
But then they're like,
Right?
I'm kind of like, I feel like maybe the people who ask it are wondering about experimenting. Like, what, you know what I mean? Maybe they're like, hey, are you a top or a bottom? And then they're like, because I might want to try it. Like,
Maybe.
maybe they're
I
curious.
feel like sometimes though it gets misinterpreted as people who are on the receiving end are
Right.
more of the
Feminine side.
we're gonna say lady of the relationship, because that is something that we get all the time.
But like,
Do
who's
you
the
really?
man?
Who's the man of the relationship?
There isn't. That's the point.
I was just
Right.
gonna say that. That's literally the reason we're together is because there is
Yeah.
no man. Like,
Exactly.
like
that's
I
so
don't need
frustrating.
that.
So you guys do still get that question?
all the time.
Yep. Yeah.
And like not just like new people that we meet, but like people who know us and are like close to us ask questions like that.
Have I ever asked any of these? Because I feel like when I get drinking, my head just goes like it spins into like odd questions. Have I ever offended you
don't
guys?
think
with
so.
questions?
I don't think there's
I
ever
think-
been.
But
You
again, I
always
feel
just
like we know each other well enough and long enough now that we know it's not
It's-
coming from a place of malice and
Yeah.
you know, disrespect and that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
I don't think
also
I've
how
asked it.
questions are asked.
yes.
Like
Right.
if
Yeah,
we're
I can see
joking
that.
around and like, or if you're even just like curious, just it's all about how you ask something. Like we always say, like your parents had questions before, and it's like, okay, we understand that you come from a generation where,
And it's new for everybody in my family as well.
like,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's
and like,
nobody to my knowledge.
and let's face it, they don't use the internet very
No,
often.
no,
Netflix,
no.
you know, about
Yeah.
it. But like,
And my
I'm like,
dad uses YouTube and he's very good at YouTube.
yes,
He's
Does he
proud of
watch our
himself.
show?
yeah. But yeah, no, like we're like, if you have a question, ask it. Don't feel like you need to reword how you need to ask
If
it
you
to
are trying
us.
to educate yourself and trying to understand it better, to, you know, make yourself, oh, okay, I get it. Cool.
Yeah.
Fine. Ask
Yeah.
away. Like, no problem.
Yeah.
But when you are just doing it out of, so like, really though, like, you
Yeah.
know, like, who's
Like,
the dude?
to try to
Yeah,
get
like
kicks
sheer
even.
curiosity just to see what's
Yeah.
And
Like,
some
is
people
it
do
like
it just
a
to get a
joke?
rise out of you.
Yeah, they
Right.
want to see your reaction. They want to like be the big man at the party asking the question. And I mean, I use the term man loosely, like man, woman, whoever, but like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like the big cock of the walk, right?
The
Yeah.
alpha.
Yeah.
right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
The alpha. But yeah, no, that's fucked. That's fucked
It is.
up.
Yeah.
Apparently I just turned our lights green.
Yes. Is that the Costco bulbs?
No, it's
No.
the Philips Hue.
Is it
Ooh.
so do they turn different colors?
Yeah, I can change it to whatever we want.
With-
So okay,
with a
maybe
phone.
this yeah. So I had a house that I was selling and
Yeah,
the
but you
client
can
was
never-
like, "Oh yeah, so we've got these colored lights now that I can just change everything." So she told me like she's like, "Don't leave the lights off, or when you're leaving, you don't need to turn off any lights. I'll do it all from my phone." Yes, and they changed colors and I thought that was the coolest thing.
That is
Yeah, we
cool.
set timers and like,
Yeah. Grandmas
That's
need
so
their
cool.
lights to go off at a certain time.
Like
Mm.
9:30 p.m.
we hosted a bachelorette party once that for a gay couple.
You did what?
We hosted a bachelorette party
Mhm.
at our place once, and after doing burlesque dancing,
Mhm.
the lights turned off because it was,
was bedtime.
And I mean, it may or may not have been like 9:30.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
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 I
All
think
of a
that's my
sudden it just went,
bedtime.
woof.
Yeah.
That's a
Everybody-
sensible bedtime.
everybody-
Don't let anybody tell you any different.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
kick-ass bedtime.
Right?
Like
It's a
these
new way of
fucking
saying don't let the door hit you,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the lights are off. So,
party's over. Get
Right.
to step
Oh,
in.
well. No,
Yeah.
You don't
you
gotta go
gotta-
home.
Gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so awesome.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I love
I know.
chatting with you guys.
Yeah, me too. I wish that we could do something, maybe like with everybody being semi-vaccinated by the time that like Pride Week actually comes along next month.
Hopefully, yeah.
In Newfoundland, I guess the week with the parade and stuff is actually in July, oddly
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
like
it's
to
just
do
because
that.
it's warmer.
Probably.
It could snow
Or,
next week.
I mean, let's be honest, it's hit or miss
Sorry, knock
whatever
on
month
the
it is.
table.
Like, don't say that.
No.
That word is illegal.
Right?
It is supposed to be 23 degrees at one point in time this week. So
That'd
Tomorrow.
be nice.
yeah.
Tomorrow. I've scheduled
gonna-
my outside work around it.
Mm.
So I can be outside tomorrow.
I'm getting vaccinated this week.
Yep.
So
Woo!
Nice.
Me too.
I already have.
Oh.
Yeah, I have my first one already.
Did
So
you?
I'm good. Yep.
I'm not until next week, so
Yeah,
Dee,
I
how
got
did you find
mine.
it?
Best Con actually great.
Good.
Like
The
the
tracking
easiest needle I've
device
gotten.
didn't bug you?
What?
The tracking
tracking
device that
device.
they
Oh
put
no,
in
it
you?
was fine. Once
You're
it kind of
good?
got underneath the skin, it was fine.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, you
No.
mean not the one that we carry around now?
Exactly.
Right?
Oh man. Oh, don't even get me started.
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean the one
no.
that if I say something too loudly, it's just going to show me an ad for it, even though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know
Although
what you're
one
talking
time
about.
I even thought something and then
Yeah.
it showed up. So I'm like,
I
it's true.
know it's so sketchy.
It freaks me out. I don't like it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of these people who really appreciates the target marketing.
No, I mean,
I love
listen,
it.
it is good.
When I
It's
think
very
about
good.
something or talk about something and then I go on my phone and there's suggestions, I'm like, thank you.
Right.
But do you
I scroll
appreciate
it.
Melissa? Do you appreciate the Wish recommendations though that come up on
Oh
Facebook?
my
'Cause
God,
those are sketchy.
so much
Those are
more. They're always for like latex full body suits with like huge
Yeah.
dongs strapped to them. Or like,
Yes.
they're the craziest. Or like cocaine vials. I
Right?
get cocaine vial suggestions
Yeah,
all
But
the
this
time.
is the
and I'm
thing.
like,
When they
I
come
mean,
up, it's
clearly
like
that
stuff
comes
I've
up in
never
my
even thought I
everyday
needed.
chat.
oh my God, yes. Like
Yeah.
exactly. The suggestions from Wish like don't even make sense in my
Nope.
realm of reality at all.
Nope.
Like
Nope.
I'm just a hyper person. I don't
And if
do
you
cocaine.
actually
It's
click on
just-
any of the ads, it never actually brings you.
no, it
to
just brings you to
that
the app.
particular, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Right.
like psych.
It's like, but we got you though, didn't we?
Right? It's
I
like now
love
we're going to throw more at you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love all the
Mhm.
memes, the Wish memes, where it's like what I ordered and what I got from Wish.
What you got? Yeah.
God, they're so good. I want to order something, but I'm afraid they're going to steal all my credit card information. Is everybody
Oh.
froze? Am I froze?
Oh no.
I can hear the TikTok singing.
Oh,
There you
we
go.
What? What?
Yeah, we heard you. I'm not editing it out. Great.
Oh, that's
It's my
wow.
connection.
Oh, no.
I did it. It says your
Yeah.
internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, but it also said it
Just
on
like
mine.
yeah.
you.
That's why you can hear us singing. Oh no, no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, no.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That does remind me of a TikTok video. I do want to say before like we head on and stuff that I was watching, and it was this mom who came home and she was like, honey, did you watch the kid today or were you on TikTok all day? And the dad was like, no, like I watched our son or whatever. And we played games or whatever. She's like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah. And then the kid comes in and goes, oh no. Started singing it. I was
Busted.
like, yeah, totally busted. Like, how do you know
Yeah.
your dad was watching TikTok videos all day?
That's too funny.
Yeah, so.
So good.
Anywho, thank you guys so much for being on the pod. I had a great discussion with you.
Again,
having
we'd
us
love to
again.
have
Have us
you.
again.
We did. We were like,
Anytime.
we wanted to like, I mean, we didn't really do like a Pride episode, but we were like, I just get really excited about Pride Month. Like,
Me too.
so yeah, so like we were talking about like, okay, well, next month's June, like we want to do something, like let's kick it off, like, what can we do? And we were like kind of out of ideas. No, I'm just kidding. But we were just like, but
Out
we
of
were
ideas,
also
call
like,
up the queers.
there's like probably tons and tons of stuff that we could do. And we do have a full month. So we got 3 other episodes coming. But like the big thing we were like, you know what, let's just fucking invite Danielle and Megan back because they were our queers that we got to interview. And
Yep.
like we had a great chat last time. We loved having you on the show. We're like, let's get them back and just I think we even discussed it, Crystal. We're like, are we going to like plan out what we're going to say this time? Are we going to do a question and answer, or do we just have a conversation with them
Yeah.
and
chat.
see where it goes?
And the
Exactly.
bonus was that we weren't stoned this time.
Exactly.
I mean, was that the bonus or is it lacking at this point?
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, it could have been
you
so
guys
much
are way
funnier.
better.
Come
No, I'm
on.
just
True.
kidding.
We'll leave it up to ye.
Yeah.
Well, funnier for who though?
I
Who
love
knows?
you
both.
both.
Maybe you'll have us
DMA.
on again. We'll try it out.
Yeah,
Right?
That's 2 out of 3.
Okay, next time I vote when we're all vaccinated, we all just
Yes.
get together and get stoned and then record an
Yes.
episode.
Right.
That
There
would
you
be
go.
amazing.
Yeah.
Schedule us in.
We're gonna pencil that in for when we're allowed to get into groups.
Mhm.
When we
Okay.
can like
True.
bubble our bubbles, double
Yes.
our bubbles.
Right. Yeah.
Some bubble.
Once
bubble.
everybody
Double
has
bubble.
like 2 vaccines, right? Is that how
I
that
don't
works
know.
now?
Whatever the rule is, whenever we're safe to get
We'll
together.
just figure out what the rules are and go from
True.
there.
or
then break
we
up.
could
We'll
get
wing it.
stoned and we could stay 6 feet apart and I could wear my mask and then I wouldn't need to pluck.
Genius.
Boom.
Mhm.
That's
We could
true.
do an outdoor in the woods.
Ooh.
Right? Oh.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So
Around
also
a
side note,
campfire.
you guys should start your own podcast and call it Two Queers in the Woods.
We
And
have
do
a
it-
lot of shit on the go, man.
No. I'm adding to your plate. Accept it and do exactly as I say. This is
Actually, Dee's photography has started
Really
to
kicked
Pick
up?
up
Pick
big
up.
time, yeah.
okay.
I was
Give it a
just
plug.
going to say,
Yeah.
I was like, I saw your you have family pictures happening now. I saw
Yep.
some from I saw Carla the other day. You did her family pictures with the
Yep.
grandbaby and stuff like that. So I
Yep.
was like, man,
She's
so
done
PS,
maternity
also,
pictures.
I need
We got
family
grad
pictures.
photos in 2 weeks.
Ooh, Crystal's
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
photos.
Right?
We
Yeah.
should do a podcast
Crystal
photo
wants them.
shoot.
Oh my God, yes, please.
Yes.
That would
Okay.
be amazing.
Yeah,
And
we're
that
gonna
would be so
message
much
you
fun.
about that and we'll book something
do
in.
it.
I don't
Cool.
get paid, but I help.
She does.
That's good.
So
My
excited.
pretty assistant.
It'll be fun just to
Right?
spend time together.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
All
And
right,
we
Dee,
can
give
still
the
keep our
page.
distance.
Give yourself a plug. Like, give us all the deets. What's
Two Queers in Woods photography.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Follow on Facebook,
Follow on-
Instagram.
Send me a smoke signal. I'll respond to anything.
Do you have like a photography email or anything?
Yes. twoqueersphotography@gmail.com.
And it's all spelled out, right?
All spelled out
TWOQUEERS
properly.
at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Photography.
Yes.
But yes.
That thing.
Two queers in the woods.
Two
photography.
queers. Email two queers.
Just email any two queers.
Any two queers.
Two
Well,
queers
She'll
at Gmail. I
answer,
want
fine.
to now.
According to
Sorry,
some
email it.
people, all gay people know each other anyway.
Oh
So
my
I'm
God,
sure
yes.
they'll just respond for you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody will find you.
Yeah. They'll
It's like
just,
when you
they'll
go to the
just forward
mainland.
email.
And you tell them you're from Newfoundland. They're like, oh, do you know Steve? You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
New,
goes
New
way back.
Steve. Of
Yeah.
course.
Because there's only one.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
They're
one
like,
who can
do,
Steve.
do you guys know gay Bobby? No, Bobby. He's gay. You know, he's gay. He's gay.
Also with an I, he's gay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You know, he's gay. Yeah, follow
But
him.
yeah.
All right. So it is Two Queers in the Woods photography. And
Yes.
it's all spelled out, no
all
like
spelled
numeral,
out.
no numbers.
No.
And it's on Insta and Facebook
Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
for now.
We are technically on TikTok as well, but that's kind of lagging. So
Yeah,
we'll get
girl.
better at that.
We're
Listen, you
That's
can't
her
do it all.
on it.
It's my fault.
I don't
We're
do the
lagging too.
TikToks.
We're lagging.
I
too.
don't know how
just
to
watch the
TikTok.
videos.
We'll get there. We're just it's hard to be a millennial in the
I
TikTok
know,
world.
man. It's
I
fucking a lot
agree.
of work.
We're also
is.
older millennials.
No,
That's
Crystal
not-
is. Crystal
No.
is. We're regular.
I'm considered an elder millennial, apparently, because I was
We're young.
born in
Wise.
1982. Fuck my life.
Oh, give it up.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
We're
all
not-
good,
I
man.
can't do the
80s
TikTok.
babies.
Listen, we're all going downhill at the same time. Don't worry about it.
Can you guys speed up, please? Because you need to catch up. I'm further down the hill.
She already
Did
said
I
she's a
not
fucking
tell
Rice
you?
Krispie. What do you need?
I
All
got
right.
arthritis.
Bad knees. Crystal got bad knees.
Fine.
My hip
accept
hurts
it.
when it rains, okay? My hip hurts when it rains. And when I have sex. What do you want?
I accept all
Son
of
of a
these
bitch.
things. Now you're all caught up.
Right?
Oh, on that note, we're going
Yes.
to bid adieu. So, anybody listening, like and follow Two Queers in the Woods Photography. Send them an email or a DM to set up some photo sessions. We are going to book a photography session for our podcast because we only
Hells
have
yeah.
one picture from 13 years ago at a Halloween party, and that is our art.
But can we like recreate it?
Fuck
Yes.
no! You think that dress fits
Yes,
you?
we are, Crystal. Too late. It's already been
I
done.
think I still have it. Pretty
don't.
sure.
I think I borrowed that one from a friend because my costume
It's
didn't come
fine.
in on time. Anyway,
We'll figure it out. Don't worry
We'll
about it.
figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
in the meantime, like and follow and share, subscribe, all the things that you can do to our page as well.
Yes.
I mean, if you've listened this far, you might as well hit the fucking like button, you know.
Exactly.
This fire in.
It's
It just
free.
gets better.
Now you're just being rude.
We're giving you this juicy content for free, people. So yeah. Okay, on that note, I'm going to say bye, and I'm going to tell Danielle and Megan to dance your way out because we're going to turn on our theme music again.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Wait for it.
I'm still
She's going
figuring
to.
out this stuff. Okay. Almost. And go.